guy. And all I really got was, you know, slight base stat buffs, which are really, you know, meh. But at the same time, it's just like, why would you even buff him? Like, he didn't need buffs. He's so annoying. It's like buffing. That's like buffing Eve when she was already strong. Like, just stupid. Anyways, fuck Shaco. On to Skarner. Oh my god, Skarner might not be worthless anymore. Skarner actually might be very strong in a solo lane now. His attack speed has been increased to 2.1 from 1.44%. His Energize will no longer activate when attacking towers. Crystal Slash mana cost reduced to 15 at all ranks from 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. That's such a good buff. Oh my god, he can spam that shit all day long and just clear waves. Like, he can just go super god, almost like, I'm not going to say Nasus, but he, actually, yeah, he's going to be like Nasus now. He's just going to clear waves and just farm. He's going to be able to spam shit, you know, and just cleared. Fracture Net will now hit Skarner if Fracture kills its target. So that means that you can last hit with that ability and it will heal you. Kind of like how Cho'Gath's Auto-Tech heals him, so that means if he's got good lane sustain too now. So that means you want to use that ability since you're going to have tons of mana anyways, and you use that ability on the creeps that are going to die you're going to last hit with. It means you're getting HP back. Combo that with like any form of regen and you know you already have. Or just even Cloth 5, and you're really going to be fucking hard to push out a lane. And then Impale, his ultimate has been increased to 1.75 suppression from 1.5. I like that. Almost 2 seconds of suppression you can drag people around for. That's good. Skarner might actually be quite viable in lane. With this buff, his jungle is going to be... I think Saint was telling me that he can clear jungle like insanely fast with Skarner already. And with these buffs, it sounds like he's going to be able to clear the jungle like in fucking like 3 minutes, which is like unheard of. So if you clear the jungle in 3 minutes and, you know, run up top for a gank at 3 minutes, like, who's going to expect that shit, you know? Like, I think Skarner might actually be on the broken side because of this. We'll have to see. Just from reading these, that seems like it's really strong. And, you know, the last hitting on minions that you can do in lane, you know, in speculation, this is not, might be OP, or he might just, you know, be fit in quite nicely to the Summoner's Rift range of champions that are viable. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see tomorrow. Talon getting a base health reduction to 7.5 per 5 seconds from 9.5. Base mana regeneration reduced to 6.75 per 5 from 10. I guess that was just nerfing his lane sustainability. I guess Riot didn't like that. Talon does seem kind of on the very, very slightly strong side. I wouldn't say he's OP. I just don't think people know how to play against him yet. At least from what I've seen. And you know, whatever. I guess Riot felt. Why did I said like 28 times in a row? Oh man. Anyways, I don't feel that Riot really needs to nerf him yet. Maybe they should have waited a little bit longer. Oh well. I guess they felt that was necessary. Anywho, Dominion. Alright. I don't even know if I should talk about Dominion because I don't play it, B, it's not competitive, and C, it has nothing to do with Summoner's Rift. But fuck, whatever. Ambient's experience gain has been lowered to 10%. Okay. Lower the point where the Nexus health will only be affected by holding captured points. Killing champ blood to neutralize his shit. 200, blah blah blah. Oh, heal backups are now grant 20% more mana. Cool. And some other shit I don't care about. So that was my Dominion patch note. Shit, I don't care. Let's talk about something that matters. Items. Tear the Goddess Arching House of the Mana has now displayed the current bonus mana again. Woo! And onto the biggest patch note change of all time. Hextech Gunblade getting booted in the nuts by like 20 schoolgirls while being held down by like an ogre being hit in the face with a club. And think about this, mentally picture that. That's what happened to Hextech Gunblade. I don't think anyone's going to use this shit anymore. Attack damage reduced to 40 from 60. Ability power reduced to 70 from 75. That's not as bad. Lifesteal reduced to 15% from 20, and Spellvamp reduced to 20% from 25, and is now unique. Oh, just that's like that 20th little schoolgirl going, boosh, right in the nuts. You don't get any of that shit now, bitch. The 40 from 60, that's just so much. I thought they would honestly be hitting the ability power of this, and then they just didn't. I mean, it's still a good item, but I still thought it was so expensive for what it gave you. Like, obviously, like, in terms of, how does one say, in terms of, like, what you got, like, gold value, for the stats you got, it was amazing, but I still felt like it was a really expensive, on an item, was really fucking expensive. And, like, granted, it was a really good item, it was still a lot you had to put into it. So, I don't know how I feel about this change, other than I know I don't like it. Mainly because I like to play champions like Katarina, and she's going to be massively affected by this change. She's actually by this item being nerfed. Katarina has been nerfed like a fucking lot now, like a lot, and I don't like that at all. I feel that Riot needs to go through champions like Katarina and some other hybrid champions. I can't think of any on the top of my head right now because I just can't. And, reevaluate how much they're nerfing these champions by not being able to get Gunblade. But, I mean, it's Jax and Akali who just snowballed too well with these items. But at the same time, I kind of feel that they could have just... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if they could have changed Jax. Actually, Jax, I think, is fine, though. Honestly, they should have nerfed Akali. They should have just nerfed Akali instead of... Hextech Gunblade shit. I don't know about that. I just don't know. I don't know if that's the right change, because changing an item like that so drastically nerfs so many more champions. When Akali was really the only champion that was like, benefiting amazingly. Like here's like Akali's benefit. Like, we're going this way too. Like, this is the fucking strong ass side. So Akali was like here, and I was like, Jax was here, and then like Cat, K, and let's say like Skarner, because he uses both, were like fucking here. Like, everyone else who used Gunblade was like here in terms of like what it gave them. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good on us. Like, let's get Gunblade. And Jax was like, fuck yeah, it was really good on me. And then Akali was like, I'm a fucking beast with this item. Like, I get this item and I can 1v1 anybody, anytime, anywhere, So, so it's like, well, why wouldn't you just, nerf Akali's passive? Because her passive is kind of the thing that makes it broken as fuck, combined with the Hextech Gunblade. If they just nerfed the passive damage and spell vamp that she got, scaling-wise, then everyone could, benefit from the Hextech Gunblade anyways. So, again, I don't think this is the right choice, because it nerfs one of my favorite champions to play, and that bugs me. Maybe I'm, being... I don't give a shit because I play Akali too. So I'm totally fine with Akali being, would have been like her passive being nerfed and Hextech Gunblade remaining the same. But I'm not happy with, Cat being nerfed because of this, like big time nerfed. Because Cat has received so many fucking nerfs in a row. Like, Cat hasn't been buffed in like a year, and she's been nerfed like 10 times in a year. Literally, like last year, like 10 nerfs, like these tiny little minuscule nerfs, like a little bit here, a little bit there, let's change here, let's change there, let's change there, and all these like little tiny fucking nerfs. And then this just is just like the kicker, like teed up, fucking punched in the mouth. Like, Cat, you will never be seen in competitive play again. Like, Scar was doing it back, his car was like bringing it back. He's like, yeah, Hextech Gunblade Katarina, I'm gonna use this shit in competitive play. It's gonna be amazing. Use her, like, that's good. Like, show her like that people are like, it's viable, because I like to play her, right? And like, I when you play her with a team where it's like has very limited CC, she can be viable. And if you're really good, like Scar is way better than me and Katarina, she can be picked competitively, but she's just hard to place because she doesn't fit every team comp any fucking ways. Now I'll probably talk to him and be like, what do you feel about this? And he'll be like, well, Cat probably sucks dick now. I'll be like, yeah, I probably agree with you. And yeah, so that's my meta talks. And that's me ranting about Hextech Gunblade. I guess we can do some common picks and bans. I don't think these the forums. I mean, not the forums. The Learning Center for Champions has been updated in a while. Do they have anybody new? I don't think they've updated this in a long while. Like Riot. I think I always go through this and I'm like, who am I missing in here? Yeah, look, they don't even have like Wukong or who else is new? Like, let's look for Riven. I think we just passed the R's. Yep, no Riven. No nothing. Yeah, they haven't updated this, so it's like not even a point because there's so many strong champions right now. Off the top of my head, there's strong champions like Morgana, Kassadin, Lee Sin, Fiddlesticks. Who else is doing it? Kog'Maw is really good right now. Shaco's actually really good right now. I fucking hate Shaco. Shaco came back hard. Champion. Who else is really good right now? I can't think at the moment. Yeah, that's your like top 4 anyways, I think, for solo queue. Probably missing somebody. Don't care. So actually, Cassiopeia. Ah, I got it. She's really fucking strong too. And Akali. Okay, there's it. There they are. Those are your strong champions right now for competitive picks and bans that I'm noticing. That's the high elo overall. So this has been Meta Talks, episode 17. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I enjoyed making it for you guys. Yeah.